Most reputable organisations will assist their clients as much as they possibly can, but they'll also be quite firm in saying, no, we're not prepared to do that because it's going to actually jeopardise our own reputation.
There are cheaper products, and there are cheaper products that may be considered to be equal but cheaper, and that's fine. But if you're going into a realm where you're using products that are cheap because they are inferior, no amount of justification can be given for doing that.
Depends very much on your own philosophy on things, you know. I think if you're going to be in that very low end, sell the cheapest knowing it's going to break down type market, then you're probably not going to get that repeat business anyway once your client realises you've sold them something that's not quality.
That's probably a mindset of some of the people that are in industry, and for me that's good news. My business will be enhanced because I'll be looking at those things and promoting it to my customers and clients.
You're only good as your last performance, and that's where you've got to be. We don't always do it right, but if we do it wrong, we will rectify it at our cost, and that's our philosophy.
If you look at the whole of life cost, putting a cheap fitting in versus the running cost over X amount of time versus putting a quality fitting in, it's going to save the client a lot of money.
It doesn't matter how good a tradesman you are, if you're installing an inferior product, your name as a tradesman will be tarnished.
The upskilling of, certainly that's something we've tried to develop with our service type people. It's the old, would you like fries with that?
One of the things we educate or we train our staff in doing is when they go in to fix a problem, look around while they're there. Look at some of the other opportunities that are there.
One of the things that we try and achieve is the best answer for the client. Not necessarily the cheapest cost, not necessarily the most expensive.
You've got to go back to your customer and sit down with your customer and understand what they want.
In fact, as recently as this morning, one of the managers said to me, I just talked ourselves out $30,000 worth of work, because he asked the client why he was doing it, and when the client couldn't actually answer, he said, well, so why am I here? Education
to the client is really important. It's a matter of understanding that whole of life cost.
People get a kick out of being able to have on-sold something, if you've got a little bit of a salesman in you. Actually, give you job satisfaction.
Changing the mindset of a tradesman to become more of a client liaison, salesperson, whatever you like to call it, and look after the best interests of the client.
I do actually enjoy out there doing that side of it. I enjoy involvement with the people and getting ideas and how we can change things and improve our business.
If you can sell that type of attitude to your guys, I think, it's a snowball.
Interestingly enough, I think that all our guys enjoy the upsell side of the business.
I do what I want to do. I want to be out in the field, working with the people, working with my key customers, and being involved, not being involved back in the office. You don't do business in office.
You will get clients that say, this is what I want and this is how I want it done, but often we'll get clients come and say, well, this is what I'm looking at now, what do you think is the best thing? If you can find out what they're trying to achieve, well, then you can give them the solution they need.
Remain ignorant at your peril, really, because if you don't upskill yourself, then you'll get left behind.